Thousands of Oklahomans have been jailed for years because they can't pay court fines, in some cases for things as simple as a parking ticket. Now we've learned that policy is in question. Fox 23 investigative reporter Ashley Lincoln is live after finding out it can put the poor in what seems like a never-ending downward spiral. Ashley.
Well, Shay, for years when someone would not make a payment on their court fines, a failure to pay warrant was issued out, and it was standard protocol. But I found out it left a lot of poor people trapped in the system, and now it's the focus of a federal lawsuit that was filed today.
When I got sentenced, this was your sentence and this is what you have to pay.
This man who didn't want his identity revealed out of fear of retaliation is one of thousands of people jailed because they couldn't pay court fines.
It's a violation of equal protection, and it's wrong.
Attorney Jill Webb tells me this man's story is all too common.
A lot of these people are just traffic tickets.
It starts when a person can't pay a fine from any legal offense. A failure to pay warrant is then issued and the person is taken into custody.
Webb says when individuals are picked up on FTP warrants, they're brought here to the Tulsa County Jail. And she says in some cases, these individuals have to stay here for at least 6 days because they're unable to afford their bonds.
This is a spiral that goes down, that once you get caught in it, your life is just enormously affected.
Webb says many individuals lose their jobs while locked up, resulting in them being unable to pay their court fees, and it all adds up. This Tulsa man says he owes thousands of dollars he doesn't have.
It is frustrating. It feels like it's just a revolving door to keep people in the system.
Earlier this year, Webb says this issue came to the public defender's attention when they realized state laws weren't being followed by Tulsa County judges.
State law says, look, you can't put somebody in jail for failure to pay unless you've determined that they can't pay.
I got my hands on this memo from the public defender's office calling out the judges for not properly vetting a defendant's ability to pay.
Determined ability to pay is fourth on this list. Determined ability to pay should be first.
Webb says in a matter of weeks, the signing off on failure to pay warrants slowed down drastically. Numbers from the county show since 2014, nearly 40,000 failure to pay warrants were issued. In April of this year, just 5 were handed out, compared to 365 the month before.
We would estimate about 10,000 a year.
Don Newberry, Tulsa County Court Clerk, told me the county does check to determine if people can pay.
If they say they can't pay, they have to go before a judge and explain why they can't pay.
Newberry says his office gives people 24 months to pay their fees. If they become delinquent, their account kicks over to a private collection agency called Aberdeen.
Aberdeen's hounding people with these warrants.
Webb is partnered with Smolin and Reutman, and together they filed a class action lawsuit against the Oklahoma Sheriff's Association in Aberdeen on allegations of extortion.
None of this could happen without Aberdeen and the Sheriff's Association guiding it. And they're basically having an extortion plot against poor people.
Fox 23 reached out to the Oklahoma Sheriff's Association in Aberdeen for comment, and we have not heard back.
Now, I was finally able to get in contact with somebody from the Oklahoma Sheriff's Association in the last hour, and they did tell me that they want to review this federal lawsuit before they make any comment. Now, Tulsa County did also tell me they are now offering a lot of programs to help people get caught up on these payments. We will have all of that information on our website at fox23news.com. Reporting live from downtown, covering news that matters, I'm Ashley Lincoln, Fox 23 News.